Greetings, guys. How you guys are doing? Listen, so we're just gonna get right into it, right? So what we're gonna do is we're going to break down um, how I look at the markets. Now, everybody don't look at the markets the same way. Is there a specific way to look at the markets? No, right? The only way you know if you're doing something wrong when it comes down to looking at these charts is if you're not making the money. If you're not making the money, then by all means, you need to fix some things. So, like I told you guys before, there's 1,000,001 strategies out there. And the only way you can understand if your strategy is working is if you're just simply making the money. Nobody can't tell you that your strategy doesn't work if money is getting put in your pocket. Now, the only way your strategy don't work is simple. If you have no money, if you keep losing money and you have to keep on depositing inside of your broker's account, then I think that would be common sense that you need to reevaluate, your strategy. So here, guys, we're looking at Bitcoin against the US dollar. All right. When you see this, this is BTC, right, against the US dollar. I have it on the daily time frame. Now, Bitcoin for me is something that I like. Everybody's going to gravitate to what they like and what pair actually gravitates to them. All right. So, like I said, you don't have to trade multiple pairs, right, to get it right. You can simply focus on one pair and just master that one pair and just make the money going up and make the money coming down. We don't have to argue about that. You don't have to overthink that. All right. Most people be trying to trade 6 and 7 different pairs and they can't even master one. So Bitcoin is a pair that I actually like. I like how volatile it is. I like how it moves. Sometimes it works in my favor. Sometimes it don't. Right now, you'll never find a 100% trader. That's just the facts. You'll never find someone that trades at a 100% level where they never lose. All right. Remember, losing is the key to your success. So you have to be comfortable with losing, right? Understand that your strategy is what make your losing not feel so bad. Does that make sense? So when you're losing, right, but you're losing from a strategy standpoint, then me losing, I'll take that. What I can't take is me losing and not knowing why I lost, how I lost, and what the fundamentals was with me losing. All right, so let's get right into it, guys. So very, very simple. This is just for the beginners, all right? For you gurus out there, don't try to judge me on what I'm actually teaching because this is just simply for the beginners. All right, I'm starting from scratch. And then as you guys see these videos, you like and subscribe these videos. You like and subscribe and comment, you'll actually understand my method from starting from the beginning. Because whether you like it or not, you always have to adjust yourself and go back to the basics. All right, the basics will always make you some money. It's that technical stuff that you kind of have to back test, and yeah, that's another conversation. Anyways, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna be pointing out the zone areas that I see. Now the zone areas is still considered support and resistance. They may call it the ceiling and the floor. All of it means the same thing. It's just when you're dealing with the market, you want to kind of have the vocabulary like everything else. All right, mechanics have their own vocabulary. Police officers have their own vocabulary. Securities have their own vocabulary. Everybody have their vocabulary. So you just kind of want to understand the vocabulary. So when you're listening to these videos or you're watching these videos and you're listening to audio, right, you understand exactly what these teachers are teaching you because you understand the vocabulary of what they're saying. So I'm just going to point out these zone areas, right? So for me, this is considered a nice little zone area. And what I like to try to do is I like to try to corner the market off. All right. So this is my zone area where I see that the market comes here and it does something. It comes back here and it does something. It comes back and it does something. So when I see that, I know that that specific area is a very, very, it's an area that I need to pay attention to. So here I'm going to go to another area, right, where I feel is volatile to me or is very significant to me. It's going to be this area right here. Okay. So this is the area right here. Now I can adjust it, but I'm just showing you guys how I like to corner off the market. Now, what I see here is I do see where the market has created a double top and a double bottom. All right. These here guys, most what they call this here, and let me just lock this screen so that every time I press it, it doesn't. This here guys, this is what they call a W. So if you was to Google the W pattern in the market, it'll simply explain to you what that does. Anytime you see a W, double bottom, or double top, right? The market is going to head into the direction. So right here, what I see, right? I see that the market came here twice, right? So I'll just simply put, a little setup right here. Okay. The market came here twice, and then it begins to move in the up direction. Now, every time you see this, does it work all the time? Not all the time. 90% of the time, you could just about guarantee you're going to make some money. So this is created. What they did was, this is considered a W. Okay. That's when the market came up, came back down here, and then it went ahead and shot up. Now, what I typically like to do, right, is right where the market gave me the neckline, which is roughly right here. See if I can change that color to white. There we go. What I like to do is I like to draw a trend line, right, from here all the way to the end. Now, and then what I like to do with this trend line here is I'm gonna clone this. Okay. So I clone that, and when I clone it, I take it at the top of the neckline, and I can just about guarantee that the market is going to give me this profit. Okay. This is just what I like to do. And as you can see, the market did give you that profit right in this area, right? So that was my take profit right here. So I would have, once I saw the market creating everything at this, it was creating this double bottom, right? Because the first time it creates it, I'm just paying attention. The second time it comes up and then it creates this stop right here again. This is where I start to buy at, okay? My buy-in is right around this area, guys. And again, because I cloned that neckline area, right, my take profit is going to be simply right here. This is where I'm going to take my profits at, okay? So this is where I take my profits. That's money in the bank, guys, hands down. All right, as you can see, it did play out in this area. Now, the market right now is simply here. This is where the market is at right now. All right, the market is roughly right around here, okay? Now, with the market being here, is one or two things that can happen. The market can simply start back taking its turn back down to the take profit area, right? Or what the market could do is it can come back to the zone area, okay? Now, we don't know what the market is about to do, so with this type of situation, I never like to trade in between zones. That's just something I just don't do. That's my strategy. You guys, trade at your own. I'm just telling you how I trade. I don't like to trade anything in this little area. I just don't like to do that. Okay. All right. I'll leave it up to you guys to trade that. What I like to do is I like to be sure about my trades in my zone areas. So what I'm gonna do simply, guys, I have to just watch and see what the market is doing. The market may jump out, come here, and then I will buy again here for the market to go here. If not, I'll wait till the market comes down here, retest at this top level, and then come down for the sell here. That's just my take. That's just what I'm gonna do. And again, this is for you beginners. All right, this is for anyone who's just trying to learn the basics to it. Once you learn these basics, then we could take you over into the Fibonacci's, take you over into how the market moves with the volatility. That's a whole nother video. So with that being said, guys, we'll see you at the top. The bottom too crowded. And I hope you guys learned something from this video. Don't forget to like, share, comment. and subscribe. All right, you guys be good. Blessings.